Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And like everyone, at the moment I'm busy trying to be organised for Christmas, but that's not something I'm really good at, is organisation. It's winter here in Scotland. I've got shadows. There's not much I can do about it. So let's just go with it. Let me see if I can find myself on YouTube so I can see if anyone's talking to me. So if you're here, please say hello. And I'll start telling my wee story. I've got it up so I can see. So come away in and say hello. It's a dank winter's day here. The fire's on. And yeah, if you want to grab a drink from the table and something nice to eat, just help yourself. So yeah, I see people coming in, so say hello and we'll get going. So like everyone, and yeah, some of you will be well organised, I'm not. Hi Valerie, and you come. I think there's a wee lag just now. So here's my story. Hi Shirley, and you come. My new skill in lockdown was learning to knit socks in the round with fancy heel. This kind I've learned. I've been trying the fish lips heel, the German way. Not really like it. I like this, it fits better. Anyway, these are not finished, but I do intend to. I need to do the Kitchener stitch on the toes. That's all that's left to do on these, and I will be gifting them at Christmas. So it was like, what am I going to do? How am I going to gift them up? Hey Gailey, and you come. Hi Shirley. Hi Valerie. I know there's other people here, so pop in and say hello. You possibly got your hands busy. You're probably busy doing something. So I've got these to finish and I do want to gift them at Christmas. I've decided, well, you know, some people might appreciate them, some people might not. But so I've also got a purple pair here, which I will be gifting early in the year for someone's birthday. And so I was thinking of purple packaging. So that's where I've got my measurements. So I thought it would be nice to have a sort of colour coordinated type of gift. So I've got this lovely purple soap. It's patchouli and lavender soap. I bought this locally from another lady called Janice, who runs Advantage Aromatherapy in Falkirk, a Scottish company. She hand makes all the soaps. So yeah, just thought I'd give her a wee shout out. Look for her on YouTube, Advantage Aromatherapy, and she shows you how she makes all her stuff as well, which is interesting. So yeah, so that's the purple ones, which will be gifted to someone later in the year. I love these random wools that you can get there, 4-ply wools, and they're all 75% wool, so that, and a little bit of man-made, I suppose it's acrylic fibre, man-made fibre, just to give them a bit of strength. Nylon it will be. So yeah, I'm blethering. So there's the start of a purple box, but I thought I do want to gift these ones for Christmas, so I thought I would do some Christmas wrapping today. So I had a wee look. This is an easy way to make a box. So hi Elizabeth, who else is in? Who's said hello? Yeah, socks. I've knitted almost everything throughout my adult life, and from young I learned to knit quite young. And I had never done socks using 4 needles. Although I have learned to do them on 4 needles, I've actually started using a very small, the German Addy circular needle, which actually is just a lot simpler. Yeah, knitting is so therapeutic. I just like to sit and do it while I'm watching TV. But when the children were growing up, I actually did professional knitting for remuneration, I guess. I'm just tidying this up, it's annoying me. I tell people I've not got OCD, but some certain things annoy me. Right, so let's get cracking, because, you know, everybody's got a million things to do. So I've got 2 sheets of A4, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to use this one for the lid, a piece of this designer series paper. That's my mission, is I'm trying to use up all my designer series paper as well. So I'm just going to make the box and then we'll decorate it. Alright, so I'm going to use crumb cake for my base, because look at this, has got crumb cake in its background, this piece of designer series paper. I went to see what this is called, this paper. This is all I've got left of this one. Painted Christmas, I love it. And I have some bits and pieces. I did actually make a wee journal, and again, look, I've used this paper, but I have these bits and bobs here that's shoved in a pocket in my wee journal. I will actually film this and do a wee walk through my wee video, that my wee journal that I made. I made this in a class with Artful Stamping, Ruth. Yeah, so I had all bits and pieces that I've got from Christmas stuff I've put in here, but I can talk you through that another day. So I've made some tags, and I was looking for more tags, so handy. I am going to put some journaling from what I get up to this month, and I've got a few things already. Had a weekend with the grandchildren, and I've had a day out with my daughter, so I've got some photos and bits and bobs to pop in there. That was a long story for just to show you I've got all these die cuts and bits and bobs which we'll use for decoration. Whew, I'm puffing myself out. Oh, hi Karen, yeah. Is it foggy over the other side of the river as well? It's pretty grotty here. I went out for a little while, but I came back in because it's just horrible. So yeah, as I say, I've got some bits and bobs lying around here. So let's just go back to the box. Have you got 2 pieces of A4? Now obviously I could have done a stamping project. It's supposed to be Sunday stamping, but I'm on this mission to use up all this beautiful designer series paper. And I did have, and it's disappeared now. Oh, I had a die cut. Oh my gosh. Oh, here it is. In Berry Vanilla. It's got a wee mark on it. It's been left over from another project, and I'm going to use that on the decoration as well. We'll put a sentiment on there, we'll stamp on it, and then we'll decorate it up with all some of that gumph there. Right, back to making an easy box. Where's my trimmer? So, which one's the base? This one's the base. Now, the secret of a nice fitting lid on a box is that the base is the 1/16 of an inch secret. Now, the 1/16 of an inch is that one little increment when you look along the inches on your trimmer. So you can see 4 little increments gives you 1/4 of an inch. So a 1/16 is one of these. So I'm going to cut off something pretty similar to that amount of each. So it's just a sliver from the length and from the width piece. So just there's a sliver coming off there, and then we'll turn this round and do something similar off here. Just a thin sliver. And that's the secret. Now, if you were to take slightly too much off the base, it won't matter because I'm going to tie the lid on. You don't want it to look gappy, but it should be all right. So then the next measurement, I did inches, Tammy, it's inches, guys, it's inches. So this will work for everyone. It works for whatever, for the box, it just works for whatever measurements you want to use. So just cut a slither. So you'll see that my base is just slightly smaller. If I put that right up to the corner there, you'll see what I mean by a sliver. S-L-I-V-E-R, sliver. Hey Glenna. Brenda, I don't know if I said hello to you earlier, but hi, I'm saying hello now. Right, so now I've got two pieces of card, one slightly smaller than t'other. So I'll just take that one. Now, do I know where my tool is that goes with my board? No, I don't. It's fallen somewhere under my desk. However, I have got my, what's it called? My picker tool. And all I'm going to do is score at 1 inch all the way around. So see, this is, once you get the hang of it, there's not much thinking involved. And at this time of year, I don't know if you, like me, you don't really have a lot of brain space left. Or as our friend Barb says, I've got no RAM left. Right, so that's the base, 1 inch all the way around. Then take the lid piece and 1 inch all the way around. Now you could make your lid with designer series paper if you wanted. However, I find that if I'm doing something like this, and it might have to get wrapped up and sent in the post, that if both the base and the lid are card, it just is a bit stronger. Oh, you've got another grandbaby coming, Karen. Oh, how fantastic. I hope everything goes smoothly. Forgive the pun, but yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, smoothly, I do mean that. Right, so that's 1 inch all the way around, and then just find my bone folder and burnish all these folds. So you really could make up a whole heap of these. Ah, yeah, your wee mini boxes, your pentagons, yeah, very good, Shirley, they're cool. I've got something similar that I do that's like hexagon and it holds tea lights. So that's the lid burnished and the base. Right, slow down, Janice, because you're just going to make a mistake. It's supposed to be fun. So does anyone else that's watching knit socks, that's if you're watching, or even if you watch on replay, let me know. Who likes doing kitchen or stitch? I love the effect of it, but I don't like really doing it. But. And then all I'm going to do is on the long side, I'm going to cut up just really on the edge of my score, leaving the fold behind. Cut that way, a wedge out of the tab and a wedge out of the, so you're doing that on each tab. You do that on the base and the lid, so you can talk amongst yourselves. If you're watching on replay, obviously you can just fast forward. If you're only watching for the method. If you are watching on replay, you can hit the button that says live chat, and then you'll know why I'm saying what I'm, well, you might know why I'm saying what I'm saying. You can follow the bit of chat that's going live just now. Hi Amanda, in you come. So again, just the reason for putting the wedge in the tabs, it just makes for a tidier finish, no wee bits sticking up. Just, hi Chris, in you come my dear. Fire's on and there's snacks available, and we're just making an easy box. So again, just see how you get this kind of ridge once you've done your scoring and your burnishing. Just cut just on the inside edge of that, and then wedge your tab. Okay, fair enough, Tammy. Well, I've left my husband with instructions of when to switch the vegetables on. We were out doing a bit of shopping earlier on and I bought a cooked chicken. And I bought a couple of bags of vegetables that were already washed and prepared. Just like, you know what, I want a kind of warm dinner, but I've not got the patience to be cooking and prepping today, so it was just a matter of opening the bags and tip them into the steamer. Well, that's the thing. It's the turning the heel was the bit that I wasn't sure about, and I have been following a lady called, is it Winnick Mum? If you're interested, I can let you know if you're interested in sock knitting. And I ended up, I watched her on YouTube, and I ended up buying her book because she just demystified it. Oh, Elizabeth, you're in Salt Lake City in Utah, the home of Stampin' Up, or Stampin' Up even. Right, so that's my cutting and my wedging, and then I'm just going to we'll pop the lid out the way just now. We'll just do the base now. All I do, now you can do tape, you can do double-edged tape, of course you can. I just pop a bit of wet glue on each tab. Let it get a wee bit tacky. I'll put that on the lid now. Okay, Tammy, you... Oh, you're going for some surgery on Wednesday. Oh, Tammy. I didn't realise that. Well, I will be thinking about you. Oh, you've got to do a special diet as well. Alright, that's... Ooh. Okay. Well, you enjoy your tea tonight. Keep in touch, honey, and let us know how you are. Right. Alrighty. Base now, and it's just take each corner and I'm trying to make sure you can see this. I do apologise for the shadows, but I can't help it. I'm in Scotland and we don't really have any light, no natural light available, and my desk lights are not quite cutting it. I think my problem is I've got one light that's stronger than the other. I need to fix that, but that, well, do you know what I mean? That's money. I've got a lot of that just now. That all kind of went to Christmas. See, by letting that glue get just a little bit tacky before I started, it's grabbed it quite easily. So there you go, that's the base. Well, I'll be praying for you, Tammy, that it goes straight forward. So obviously these won't have the needles with them when I pack them. I will have stitched them up, but I just use these double pointed needles to hold the stitches until I'm ready to do the sewing. So these will be packed nicely, but you can see they're going to fit fine anyway. And then just pop the lid, put the base out of the way just now, and then the same with the lid as we did with the base. And I'm fairly confident that this is going to fit. But if you don't feel too confident, what you can do is you could actually do the opposite corners, but if you put the base in, like that, you can just be more confident that it's going to fit. Now, I had a wee punch on my desk earlier, and it's disappeared. This is ridiculous. Can you see a little punch? Tell me where it went, because I used it just a little while ago. Where have you gone, punch? You're never far into a video till I lose something, eh? Oh, how annoying. I'm at a loss now. If I irritate you with losing things, I can't begin to tell you how much I irritate myself. I found it though. Right, so I've got this little 1/2 inch punch. A 3/4 inch punch would do it. Stampin' Up! Unfortunately don't carry these anymore. However, if you've got one, get it out and use it. If you've got one by another manufacturer, that's grand. I just want to make just a little wee thumb hole, so it's just a wee half circle. I'm not putting it all the way there. And then on this side, well, Elizabeth, I'm very selective about who I give handmade things to, because yeah, you do put a lot of hours in. So there's my lid. I really probably could have decorated it before. Now I did cut this, and I've written here, so if you're using UK paper, our layer for the paper will be 9.5 inches by 6 inches. If you're using US paper, you may have to measure to work out what your layer is. Probably 1/4 inch smaller each direction. So that, we're just going to pop this on. Again, just some glue around the edge. So that's what I thought. This in December, there's no point in me coming on here doing kind of makey up crafts and things. I need to share with you the reality of real things that I am actually really using. Sometimes I come on and just to show a technique or whatever, and I really don't know what I'm going to do with the finished project. But this way round, it's actually here is I need to make something because I need to send it for Christmas. So it's real. So were my tags, I've used most of them, and most of the Christmas cards I've shown you been the same. I've actually just about run out of Christmas cards, which is good. So this is from the Colour and Contour die set, or it could be from Stitch So Sweetly, I'm not entirely sure, but it's one of those two. It's been left over from another project, so I'm going to use that for my sentiment. So I'm going to stamp that. And I am taking a sentiment from, which set is it called? Because I saw somebody sent me something and I couldn't, it took me ages to find out where they'd got the sentiment. And it's this one, Best Year. Warm wishes for a happy Christmas. Does that a sentiment that goes with socks? Warm wishes for a happy Christmas. I did use it on something else. Oh, Janice. Stop it. Dropping. Right, so I'm just going to get my early evergreen ink, and what am I going to stamp? I did have my trees. Where are they going? I had my tree stamp set out. Oh, Janice, nightmare, absolute nightmare. Here it is, Evergreen Elegance. So I thought I might use that here, and then we'll see. And then some of them bits and bobs, I'm really not sure. Yeah, probably just for a bit of pine. because I've got this tag that I made. Did I make these tags last week? Or was it the week before? It might have been the week before, and I made these. And when I stamped the red dotage or dotage, I did say that it looked a bit like Murder in the Pines, and quite a few people have commented on that and thought it was hilarious. So, you know, why not? I'll use it again. Just going to check. I did use that stamp set with Stays On ink and then didn't clean it off, but that's okay because I don't mind that. But just even an evergreen here. I'm going to turn that around because I might just... Right, so then I'm going to pop this up this way because I'm thinking that we'll decorate this, do you know, like this sort of, some of these gubbins that I've got here. Well, I won't use cover the words, but do you know what I mean? And I'm just... So I don't know whether to stick that on first and then decorate it. Do you think? I don't think I need to stamp any more on that. I think I'm just going to use this lot. If I sold my socks, Elizabeth, if I sold my socks, that's one of those things, okay? The wool is quite expensive, and even if I charged minimum wage for the amount of hours in, no one would actually pay what they're worth for handmade. Do you know what I mean? You would need a mortgage to pay for them. So, because I take a lot of hours, there's, you know, there's a lot of hours in a pair of socks. So yeah, I think it would be better if you just learn to do it, and then you'll understand. Okay, so what will we do? We'll pop this on the lid first, and then, so what I'm wanting to do is raise this. So I'm going to pop the, it'll make it sturdier if I put the lid on the base for the decorating. And this is the tag. Oh, Nessa, I didn't even know you were here. Happy shopping, packing. No, as I say, I don't sell them, I gift them. I don't actually feel that I'm good enough at it to be selling them either, and I'm not fast enough. Okay, so stop blethering and get some... I need to prop this up because I want to put ribbon through as well. So, but I want, yeah. Okay, so I think the easiest way, we've got these foam sheets, and they're quite handy for this sort of thing. Oh, hi Linda. Linda, I am going to, over the holidays, get the WhatsApp broadcast list going. So Linda has asked me to add her to, and I've got another lady. So if there's anyone else watching who isn't always getting notifications through YouTube or my Facebook, because I usually put a notification in Jazzle Dazzle and Friends Craft, you know, our craft share group, which obviously if you're not a member of, please feel free to ask, and the link is actually in the description box below. Right, so I'm just needing a strip. See, this talking and crafting, it's not good for me. I want just to put a strip there and a strip there so there's space for ribbon to thread through. Colleen, hello, but I'm not quite sure what you've just said there. Is it not letting you know, Linda? Right, I will get that. Well, they didn't, Linda, they let that through. But their notifications are not working for everybody. And as I say, I will get that broadcast list started. Every time I start and I go, oh, why didn't you do that? Why didn't you get that done? I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm going to pop this on and then we'll pop ribbon, or should I put the ribbon on first? Let's see what ribbon. I've got 2 ribbons here that, look, well, we'd put 2 round. Hello, Heidi. Right, so if you do want me, if you want to be added to a WhatsApp broadcast list, please private message me or email me. Now my email is in the description box below, but you'll find me on social media, or send me your email address and I'll contact you. You can put that in the comments even. Right, I'm just trying to measure how much ribbon we need. I'm going to use these 2 together because, well, it's nice. And right, so I need a bit for, it's Christmas, I'm being generous. I've got a stamp stuck to my scissors. These are not ribbon cutting scissors, they're like hacking it, but yeah, so just get in touch if you want that and I will add you, because I do believe that some people are not getting them. Right, then you will have to train me to remember to hit that notification as well. So that's going to be, at this side I'm going to have a bow with both, like this. Can I have an extra pair of hands? Does anyone else need an extra pair of hands at Christmas time? Or any time actually. We can faff with the bow later, but it was really just to get this in the right place. I will undo it. You're having a late lunch while you're watching me. And you're heading to bed. It just shows you different places in the world. So it'll be nearly Monday for you, Heidi, is it? Right. Okay, so this is where the sentiment's going. And it needs to straddle the ribbon so that we could pull the ribbon off if we want. Right, now we need some greenery things. What we got here, you could spend hours arranging it, or you could just chuck some at it. Oh, Heidi, that's just not even a real time. Oh, I occasionally get up to go to the toilet at that time, but really that's just not, it's a time that just does not exist. Right, I'm not even thinking about this, it's just all getting added. And it'll look fine, I'm sure it will. I've got all sorts of little bits here. I've got bits of rose gold, well, or gold, I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit over the top for socks, isn't it? But bits of a broken wreath. So it's good to keep these kind of bits and pieces. And what else have we got? We've got gold bits, I don't know. So what I'm thinking is, I've got a big and a little one here, cones. That'll work, won't it? Say yes, Janice, that'll work. I'm sure it will. So we need a bit more gold in here. I like these. Love these. Oh, you need to see the chatter. You don't want to just listen to me. You need to talk to your pals as well. So those of you who just came in, remember the fire's on and there's drinks there if you want something to drink. Get a wee cosy up. They might go on with dimensionals actually. I'm going to get a wee bit more of this broken wreath because it's, I don't know, where could it go? Actually, if it went like that, it would, yeah, just stick some in the middle here. Is anyone actually organised for Christmas? Right, so where did I put the dimensionals that I had out? Here they are. So I'm going to pop these, I think I'll pop the cones on with dimensionals. Oh yeah, I know all about you guys having hot weather, but we have to deal with what we've got. But you could imagine you're in Scotland and that you're freezing. It's, you know, it's imaginable, just about. Although, as you well know, my son lives in Australia. When he says he's freezing, I'm like, no, it's not freezing. You don't know what that word means anymore. Right, there's my 2 wee cones. I think we need something else under there. Probably don't need any of it, but do you know what? At least save me putting it away again, won't it? If I just shove it all in here. All in one pass. Oh, that's good, yeah. We went out and did a few bits, but I'm not getting hung up about it. I have a nice piece of ham that I'm going to cook on Christmas Day. I'll get vegetables midweek because I like everything fresh. I got bored, got halfway around the supermarket and thought, you know what, not in the mood. Because my head knows it's Sunday, the day of rest, the day of crafting. Right, I think might have put enough on there now, don't you think? Because it'll still have a tag as well. So, because I've got the needles on these socks, I can't really demonstrate packing this box with those socks, but we'll put the purple ones in. So as you see, if I undo the bow, I can take it like that. When the needles are off the socks. And I had some other wee bits for this person who's getting, it's really going to be these socks that are going in, so I think they're better colour coordinated. But I've got a wee bar of soap, a nice tube of winter hand cream, and very importantly, a bar of chocolate. Is that a gift? Good gift? Would you like to be my friend? And be the person who's receiving this? Of course, it's just a bit heavy to pop through the post, but I do have a friend, family member in mind for this, but I don't want to be too specific because she may watch. I don't think she's watching live, but she may watch on replay. So yeah, so I will faff with that. I'm going to finish these socks off tonight, and as you see, I've still got loads of bits and bobs that I could have used. And then I've got this tag, which will just get attached here as well, and that will be the box. Isn't that nice? I'm happy with that. What do you think? And Glenna, it's too heavy. Oh, it's like it's heavy. But the soap is really scented and strawberry smelling, so I'll make the socks smell nice as well. I'm quite excited about that. So thanks everyone for coming and joining. Appreciate that, your company. And yeah, so what time are we at? I'm lost. Oh, we've a few minutes, because I usually... Do you want a wee walk through of my wee Christmas journal that matches? So this, I did this in a Zoom with Artful Stamping with Ruth. If you don't already follow her, have a wee look. And from time to time she does a wee journal get together Zoom, and we just all, she shows us a few techniques and we just all run with it. And people who, you know, experienced people and others join in. So I use this for putting in some of my Christmas ephemera, and I've got some Christmas photographs over this next few weeks I will be adding. Yeah, you're more than welcome to be here, Heidi, every time. So do you want a wee quick look? So I did have all these bits and bobs in this. Do you know the bit of Perspex stuff, this stuff, see-through stuff, that you get with your stamp set on top of your red rubber stamps now? I just used that and scored it and used double-sided tape and made a wee see-through pocket. And then I know what bits and pieces that I could, so I've made this pocket, but if I put something in there, I'll forget what I've put in it. So this is different DSPs that we have, yeah, just using up again. So this is the thing. Well, there I've got another one of these lying about too, look, from the Stitch Star set. This is beautiful, but I don't use it enough. And some bits of watercolour paper that I've played with the sprinkles, I can't remember what they're called, some time ago. And then some of our memories and more cards. This is some of that cotton paper. And this is my robin that I painted. I did a blends colouring class with Jay from JazzleDazzleCraft. If you ever get the chance to go in a colouring class with these guys, oh my gosh, I learned so much, and I'm so thrilled with that robin. So it couldn't go on a card. I had to keep it somewhere that I was going to keep it and could look at it and make me happy. And then what else have we got? Some vellum, some stamped vellum. As I say, photos will be going in here. Some stamped vellum and beloved trees. Yeah, there's the pines. I need to put some red in there, have more murder in the pines. And some of that Mercury paper from a year or two ago. More stamping, DSP. What else have we got? Oh, memories and more, with some tuck spots here. So I've just folded that up and given myself some tuck spots for some memories and more cards. Another wee robin. This is the no line colouring. See, I've made wee tuck spots here just by cutting a wee bit of embossed paper there. Brush shows, thanks, Tammy. I'm useless. Yeah, you're right. And then stamping, more Mercury paper. What else have we got? More stamped vellum, more cotton paper, just a wee bit here of that. DSP, and then I popped in with our craft paper, just made wee pockety tuck spots. I mean, I'm not really a seasoned scrapbooky type person, and you see I'm not perfect at the sewing yet because my signature's sliding a bit, but I'm cool with that. It's just for me. Then I had this left over from my card making project, so I've kept that there with the dies. And then I think I was pretty clever here, look. I took a full envelope, folded it in half, trimmed the lid, so I've made 2 envelope pockets, look, from 1 envelope. Think that's clever, ladies? Because I do. Self-praise is no praise, they say, but hey. And this is similar to the first signature with the stamped vellum and more of the brushos. What else have we got here? More stamping. Watercolour paper with my... I think this was the one I did, and I didn't like all of it, but then you can cut off the bits you do like and use them. More stamping. My clever envelope pocket. And more things from that. I can't remember what that set's called. And then I did this foldy out thing, just kind of made it up myself, look, with some DSP. Don't know quite what, I stuck that in there, but I'm not quite sure what I'll do with the rest of that. And then that's us at the end, another bit here. I think that is a pocket there as well. So I'm pretty sure, no it's not. Decorated it with more of these pine cones, and then we've got a wee pocket here in the back for some tags, so I'll know when I'm wrapping the rest this week that I've got some tags here. And that's it. And of course it was made with love. I made alongside some lovely ladies, had great company while I was making it, loved it. So yeah, here you go. So that was us. So this was really today's project. And I've loved making it, and I've loved having some company. Yay. So yeah, journaling is quite new for me, Tammy, so I really was chuffed with that. The sewing part, it needs to be a bit tighter, but you know, the next one will be better, as they say. So yeah, I'll leave this tag off just now till I've written it for the person, and I will finish off the socks, and then that'll be another present dealt with. So thanks everyone for joining me. I've really enjoyed your company. I'm going off to have some dinner now. Remember the conversation, dinner, tea, high tea, whatever it is. Well, this is Sunday, 7 o'clock. It's going to be 7 o'clock in the evening. I'm going to call it dinner. Okay. So take care everyone. I may not chat with you before Christmas Day. I don't know how this week will go, but honestly, have a fabulous, fabulous Christmas Day. I don't know when I'll definitely will come on Boxing Day and do my Sunday thing. But as for the rest, I do have time off, so I may come on again, because I know that some people actually, although we've been busy in the run up to Christmas, sometimes we do get some time to chill a bit, and we can watch some videos and talk to friends. And I know that there are some people who are on their own and will be glad of a bit of chit chat through the holidays, so I will come in. Everyone have a blessed Christmas. You're right, Linda. I'll be thinking of you all, and especially people who are having a tough time. I'm not going to go, you know, a lot of you have been having a tough time, and I'm thinking of you all. I'm sending positive energy to you all. And Tammy, keep in touch, let me know how you get on. We're all praying for you too, as well as everyone else. And keep safe. Keep safe. I know I'm blethering, but hey, keep safe everyone. If we have to lock down, we have to lock down. And we'll just go with it, because we'll just craft. Take care. Stay safe. Love you all.